Well, Dr. Surjit Bhalla, you're right. There have been 3 lakh plus cases for 3 days, 3.5 days. We've touched 1 million new cases of positive COVID virus infections in this country. But the bigger problem is that there is not enough testing that is going on in several states. The mortality rate, which is at a 1.1%, much lower than what we saw in the first wave, are many people saying that these are fudged numbers, not the real numbers, because the real deaths and the real mortality is not even being reported. The question here is, did we slacken up in the middle 4 months of respite that we had? Because we had seen countries like United Kingdom, we had seen the United States, several other countries in Europe going through a second phase. Yet we did not anticipate in India that there would be a second wave, and we got involved in business as usual of politics and elections.
Well, I think those are very legitimate questions about anticipation, and they are being asked, and they will be asked, and they will continue to be asked. All I want to say is that I've been researching, other researchers have been doing. There's a whole army of people, researchers who are looking into this, scientists, economists, epidemiologists, etc. And before the second wave struck, whether here or anywhere else, the world was complacent. And, you can say the whole class failed, and the whole class did fail. Nowhere do I know where the second, if you were not complacent, then you would have prevented in some way, or prevented the extreme form of this virus, that is the hospitalization and the deaths. Now, as you rightly mentioned, 1 million cases over 3 days, and we don't have the exact medical facilities that developed countries have. We have good medical facilities, but clearly nowhere matched to what the developed countries. So, as I mentioned, France went into a lockdown 3 weeks ago. So if they had anticipated, they wouldn't have gone into a lockdown. And so I think, it's very legitimate and to ask as to why we did not anticipate. I think, right now, my emphasis and what I think a lot of people are emphasizing, help is on its way in the form of vaccines. And in that context, it's a bit disturbing for politicians or whoever stating that, look, we don't need vaccines or we can't trust the vaccines. I think the major effort of the government should be in trying to make access to vaccines completely free, as well as, and you mentioned testing, that it's not so much a testing of whether you've got the virus or not, but the associated testing, which is called testing for genome sequencing, where we can then identify the variants and see whether it's a new variant, old variant. This will help in terms of the vaccines that are then developed, as well as identify what is going on. So I think that's where the emphasis is around the world and also in India. But I think the government should make sure that all resources are made available for genome testing, regular testing, as well as for the distribution and availability of vaccines.